Alright, so when creating Python programs, one IDE that we can use is something called PyCharm. Alright, no, I like it. I like the look of it. I basically like using PyCharm to write my code. Mind you, I've used other IDEs for Python as well, but for this video, I'm going to show you how to download and install PyCharm on your computer. So you open your browser, you type in PyCharm, alright? So this is the official PyCharm website, and it's actually a JetBrains product. So I'm going to just go here and click download PyCharm. Alright, so I have some options. So the options are the professional version or the community version. Alright, so I'm going to select the community version. So the community version is totally free and open source. The professional will give you a free trial as well. But the community version, as students, as persons who are doing development, probably not for commercial reasons, the community version is good enough. So if you are just learning, go to the community version. Now, if you are a Windows user, you'd select Windows. Mac users, select Mac. Linux users, select Linux. Alright, I am a Windows user, so I'm going to select Windows. I'm going to download the community version. Alright, so I'm going to save my download. Alright, so I'm waiting on the download to complete. So once that is done, we'll install it and we can start writing our Python code. Alright. Alright, so now that the download has completed, I'll just click on this, or you could navigate to where it is stored in the folder. So we could say show folder, or we can just click on it and it will initiate the installation of PyCharm. Alright, so I'm going to say yes. Alright, so I'm going to proceed with the installation. So I'm getting a screen saying welcome to PyCharm Community Edition Setup. I'm going to click next. It's asking the destination folder where I want to basically install PyCharm. The location is okay. I'm going to click next. Now it is saying create desktop shortcut. I'm going to create a desktop shortcut so I can launch it from my desktop. Alright. I'm going to create an association as well. And then I'm going to click next, install. Alright, so the installation is running, where it's actually extracting the files as part of the installation process. All right, so my installation is finished. So I'm just going to run and say finish. All right, so once the installation is completed, you will get this policy agreement. So I'm just going to confirm that I have read and accepted the terms of the user agreement. Click continue. There's a data sharing contract basically, where it's saying to me if I want to send anonymous statistics as it relates to my PyCharm IDE. So you can decide to send or don't send. I'm just going to say don't send. This is PyCharm loading up for us. All right, so we need to go through the setting up. All right, so the next setup is start using PyCharm. All right. All right, so I'm just going to go back a bit. So you can select which PyCharm theme you want to use. If you want to use the dark theme or the light theme, all right. No, whichever. I know some programmers or quote unquote programmers like to use the dark theme because you're not a real programmer until you go dark. For teaching purposes, though, I am going to go with the light theme. All right. Next. All right, and then I'm going to start using PyCharm. And here you go. PyCharm is up and running. So you can just go ahead and start to create a new project. All right. All right. So in creating your project, you will have to select a location, which one is placed there for you already. So all your projects that you create, unless you change the location, will be placed in a folder called Python project, and you can find that in your C drive. All right. To be placed in that folder. All right. I'll leave all the other defaults and I'll just click on create. All right. You can read through the tips. So I usually show the tips every time I open PyCharm. That's just me, but you can click to don't show tips. All right. I'm going to close the tips. All right. So once the project is loaded, all right. Now this is just a default sample project um, in that comes up when we basically open our PyCharm, all right, for the first time. All right. Now what we will do is we can actually close this. We'll go to File, all right, and we'll select New Project. Now we can give our project a name from here. So let me just create another folder. We're going to call it, let's call it first. So that's our first project. All right. We're going to click create. We're going to load it in this window, or you could load it in a new window. We're going to load it in this window. All right. So once you created the first project, that's the name of it, folder, we can right click on that and we can add a new Python file. All right. Can give it a name. Let's call it hello. All right. And this is here, so we can now go ahead and write any Python code that we wish to write inside here. All right. So the purpose of this is to show you how to install install PyCharm to write Python code on your computer. Again, you can install PyCharm for Windows, Linux, or Mac operating systems. All right. So I won't necessarily write any code now. I just wanted to show you how to install PyCharm, all right, as an option for writing Python code. All right. All right. So have a great day.